Hey everyone, it's me Ollie from Retaliate, and today I'm going to be showing you 10 brand new Fortnite glitches. Now, I'm sorry I haven't done a compilation like this for a while, but all of these are actually brand new, and none of these are just repeats of my other glitches. So I hope you guys really enjoy this compilation. It has been difficult over the last few days because I've been really busy, and there's also not been that many new glitches out. But in this compilation, as I said, we will be covering 10 brand new Fortnite glitches, and some of these haven't even been posted yet, so I hope you guys do enjoy this. And just before we get into the video, make sure you definitely do subscribe if you are new here, because we do try to upload Fortnite glitches almost every single day, and we do try to cover every single Fortnite glitch that comes out. So if you do enjoy messing around with Fortnite glitches and stuff, and you may as well subscribe to the channel, and we're trying to get to 100k by the end of the year. So huge shout out to everyone that's going to help us get to that goal. And also, if you do want to help out this video, make sure you do give it a like, because that helps the video get recommended to more people. Also, if you do want to support me even more, make sure you go to item shop, press into support a creator, and as you guys can see, mine's actually expired, so you do have to actually enter it in every 14 days, so make sure you check that yours hasn't expired. But once you've entered it in, just press into accept, and you will be supporting me for an extra 2 weeks. Anyway, huge shout out to everyone that uses my code, it really supports the channel. And let's get straight into this compilation. So it's actually a brand new way to get the prop hunt gun on the main island, and this just got released today, I'm pretty sure. So huge shout out to Melted Ninja, make sure you go and check out his channel because he's not got that many subs and he really deserves a lot more. Anyway, this glitch actually allows you to use a prop gun on the main island, and it only works in Tilted Town, but you can turn into any prop there. So all you need to do is you want to do the phone in any island glitch, and I'm just going to put a cone over a player spawner and then respawn, and that method does work still, so I'm going to use that method. Now once you're above your map like this, all you need to do is you want to double tap, and if you stop flying like this, you're just going to double tap again, and all we're going to do now is fly all the way over to the main island. So once you guys are at the main island, all we're going to do is we're going to head to Tilted Town, and we're also going to go inside of our inventory, we're going to go to weapons, and we're going to get the prop gun. Now you guys are going to see, once we get closer to Tilted Town, we will actually be able to turn into anything here. So if you guys see, you can't turn into this, for example, because it's outside of Tilted Town, but anything inside, you can see we can actually turn into. And I've been wanting a glitch like this for ages, so the fact that you can actually turn into any objects inside of Tilted Town is kind of insane. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of objects in here that aren't even in creative. Also, I'm pretty sure I know a way to turn props into actual items, so we could actually take these to our own island and save them on our own island. So I am going to experiment with that, and if I do manage to do that, I will let you guys know, and I will make a video on it. Also, if you want to use a gun inside of Tilted Town, you just want to drop it outside of your inventory. So we're just going to drop it out like this, we're then going to enter, and then we're just going to pick it up again. And now you guys can see, you can actually get all of these objects, and this would actually be really cool to get in your own island. So hopefully in the future we will actually be able to do that. You can also turn into these gravestones and stuff. You can also turn into the clock and stuff like that, and that is it for this glitch, and I'll show you guys the next one. So there's actually a way to explore outside of the map, and if you guys don't know where that is, it's basically those mountains over there. So if you wanted, you could fly all the way to the top of that mountain, and you can't actually stand on it unfortunately, but you can actually explore completely out of map. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this now, and to do this you actually have to do my sky barrier glitch, but this was found by MacStrikes, so make sure you give credit to both of us, and a huge shout out to MacStrikes for finding out they can actually explore outside of the map for this glitch. Anyway, all we're going to do is we're going to get a shopping cart, and we want to build outside of the map. So to do that, you're just going to stand here, and you're just going to build outside of the map. I'd also recommend building a ramp like this so it doesn't go flying off, and all we're going to do is we're going to push it next to the map, and this can take around 10 attempts if you're not good at it, and sometimes it even takes me a lot of attempts because it is just really weird. But you're going to see, you're going to delete it and enter it at the same time, and then you're going to push it forwards. So here we go, and I've actually done it first time, and once you've done this, you're just going to try and get the shopping cart, and now this is a really glitched shopping cart, and when you push it around, it's going to be really laggy. But all we're going to do now is we're going to get some balloons. We also have to do the phone in any island glitch, so we're going to have to go to a player spawner, build a cone like this, and respawn. So as you guys can see, I can put down 3 balloons, and all we're going to do is we're going to use a rift so we go up a bit faster, and once we get over the sky barrier, we're actually going to leave the shopping cart, and you're going to see that we will be able to actually go outside of the map boundaries. So I'll show you guys once I'm high enough. Once you're around this height, you can actually swap seats, and you're going to see once we exit, it'll be all the way up here. So now you can actually fly all the way over here, and we can actually fly outside of the map. So again, all you're going to do is you're going to swap seats, and now we'll literally be able to fly all the way over here. Now, I'm sorry about my voice, I do still have a bit of a cold, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit crackly, and I'll show you guys once I'm all the way over here. As you guys can see now, we're actually in the storm, and this looks so sick, and I'm pretty sure we're god mode, so we don't actually take damage, but we can actually go inside of our inventory and stuff, and we can get guns. But you guys can see how sick this looks, and again, you can literally fly all the way over there if you wanted. I'm pretty sure you can actually go all the way down here as well if you actually wanted to do that, but this just looks so sick, and I thought you guys would find this really cool. So again, a huge shout out to MacStrikes. Anyway, let's get straight into the next one. So here's a way to actually duplicate the infinity blade. Now at the moment this isn't really useful, but you can actually use this in creative, and obviously you're probably not going to use it on your main island, but say if you're in a creative game mode and you see one of these, you will actually be able to duplicate them. This really easy glitch. So all we're going to do is we're going to pick it up like this, we're going to go inside of our inventory, and the second we see it, we're going to drop it. So it can take a few attempts, and it did actually spawn over here, and I didn't expect it to, so I will try it again. So again, all we're going to do is we're going to pick it up, and the second we see it, we're going to drop it. So we're just going to spam it, and you're going to see in a second we will actually have 2 of them. So this time it's actually gone in here, and I don't know why it's done that, but you can see I've actually managed to duplicate it. So I actually clicked on it quickly, and I managed to duplicate it twice. So you can actually use this to your advantage, and if it ever gets added back into the main island, then you will actually be able to do this. And knowing Epic Games, they probably will add it back eventually. So they have the mech, and that's overpowered, so I don't see why they wouldn't add this back. Anyway, let's get straight into the next one. So I'm actually going to show you guys how you can resize your character. Now this glitch is from season 9, but it does actually still work, and a lot of people think this is patched, including me, so it does actually work on your island. island, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it. You want to have a really small prop behind the rift, and then the second before we get in the rift, we're going to turn into it. So here we go, and hopefully it's worked this time, and it can take a few attempts, but I think it might have actually worked this time, and as you guys can see, I'm lagging around a bit. If that happens, it's most likely worked, and all we're going to do is we're going to go back to our main island, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way back over here, and you want to put down the turret. So as you guys can see, I've got a turret here, and once I enter it, you're going to see I'm actually resized. Now I'm actually really small this time, and it does change your hitbox and everything. So this is actually really sick, and you can actually do 90s and stuff, so you can actually build and everything, and a lot of you guys are going to find this really cool. So if you haven't tried this already yet, make sure you do, because I thought Epic Games did actually patch it, and I think they've actually tried to patch the large character glitch. So unfortunately that one is patched, I think, where you can actually make your character small. So I'm pretty sure Epic Games think this is patched as well, but it's not. And as you guys can see, you can also use guns and stuff as well. So if I just get a random gun, you're going to see I can actually use it, and that's resized as well. So this is really sick, and it's so funny, and you can actually emote and stuff like that. And let's get straight into the next one. So now I'm going to be showing you guys how you can actually get items into creative. Now all you need to do is going to build a cone over an item spawn like this, and we're going to be doing the phone in the island glitch. Now a lot of you guys know that you can fly to the death barrier, but there's actually an easier way of doing it. So I found this out the other day, and I'm not going to take credit for it because people probably already know about it. But if you actually fly all the way over here, you guys are going to see that we will actually be able to go into a death barrier, and once we go into this death barrier here, we're actually going to respawn twice. Now it's actually kind of funny because they made it so you respawn twice, and when that happens, as you guys can see, you spawn here with your phone, it will disappear in a second, but you can actually fly around and you can build and everything. So I thought you guys would find this kind of funny how Epic Games tried to patch it, but they more or less made it easier for us. So you can actually go inside of your inventory and you can place stuff. So say if I want to get some vehicles in the creative hub, I can actually do that, and here we go, we can actually drive it around and stuff. And let's get straight into the next glitch. So a lot of you guys probably know about this glitch already, but I thought I'd show it you anyway, because your friends might not actually know about this, and you can actually use it to trick them. So you can see here, if you go to any of these objects, it actually says search, and it does make a noise and everything when you try and search them, but you can't actually open them. So you can try and trick your friends, and you can pretend it's a new item that's been added to the game, and all you want to do is you're going to head to Salty Factories, and I'm pretty sure it's only in this location. Now I know there is some more around the map, but in Salty Factories, literally almost every single one you can actually search. So it's funny because it makes no sense whatsoever, and I'm pretty sure this glitch was also a thing back in like season 4 or something, so it's actually a really old glitch. Again, you can trick your friends, and you can even search the bins and stuff like that, so it literally makes no sense whatsoever. So you could even say to your friends something like, oh well, you can go inside of these now, and they'll try and open it, and obviously they can't. So it's kind of useless, but at the same time it's really funny to just mess around with. Well, let's get straight into the next one. So if you guys want to get creative items in Playground, all you need to do is you're going to head to this first rift here, and we're going to enter in this island code, so let me find it now. So I'm pretty sure it's this one here, and I'd recommend not doing this to kill people, because Epic Games are going to get mad at you, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to ban you, but they really hate islands like this. But you can actually use this island to get items onto the main island. So all we're going to do now is we're going to go over here, and if we actually go next to Lazy Lagoon, you're going to see there will be a floating platform there. So as you guys can see over here, there's a floating platform, and there's tons of items on top of them. So as you guys can see, you can actually land on it, and obviously this isn't supposed to be here, so make sure you don't use this to your advantage, just use it to have fun, because you might actually get in trouble. But you're going to see when you open these, you can actually get vehicles and stuff like that. So in this one we have loads of vehicles and everything, and this one we also have tons of objects and stuff like that, so you can pick up all these stuff that you shouldn't even have in creative. And this is all the vehicles in here, so you can actually place all of these down, which is really sick. And let's get straight into the next glitch. So here's a glitch I can do inside of public games, and it's for the Mech, and it basically allows you to super boost. So once you get used to this glitch, you can literally go 10 times speed, and a huge shout out to the founder of this. I don't know how to say his name, but I'll make sure I put his name in the description. And on PC, all you need to do is you're going to press into W, left shift, and space at the same time. So we're going to boost, jump, and move forward at the same time, and it can take a few attempts, but you're going to see once you get the hang of it, you are going to be able to go really far. Sometimes it's not going to glitch out that much, other times it's going to glitch out tons. And make sure you do this whilst you can, because it is going to get patched soon. Now I've not actually experimented with this that much, so I'm not good at it yet, so I will show you guys once I get a good result. And you can see that time I actually went really far, so I did it perfectly that time, and you guys can see I literally went miles. And obviously if you can do that every single time, which you will be able to do once you get used to it, you can go across the map so fast. Now I'm actually so bad at this, and unfortunately I can't hit it that many times, but it is so sick. And I think once you get the hang of it, you will be able to use this to your advantage so much that you could probably use it to move around the map in the matter of seconds. Also, if you do this from a high place, you can see I also did it there, but you can see if you do it from a high place, you will go miles. So make sure you use this to your advantage before it gets patched. And obviously you're not going to get in trouble for stuff like this, because it's obviously a game mechanic, and Epic Games just messed up. So you can see I did the little glitch again then. And basically, if you don't get how to do it, you're just going to spam all these buttons tons of times. So you're literally just going to spam onto your keyboard, and eventually you will be able to boost it so many times that it just glitches out. So again, I just did it, and I hope you guys have fun with this glitch, and make sure you do it before it gets patched. So as you guys know, there was a way to get underneath Tilted Town. Now that actually has been patched, but there's a new workaround found by Jugger, so huge shout out to him. And this only works in public game modes, I'm pretty sure, and it might only work in Team Rumble, but all you need to do is you want to destroy this here, and I might actually die before I can show you how to do this, because I'm taking a lot of storm damage. All you're going to do is you're going to get on one of his hoverboards, if you can actually get on it. So once you're on it, all you're going to do is you're going to go over here, and we're going to jump in the sky and try and do a backflip. Now it can take a few attempts. You're going to see, all you need to do is you're going to do something like this, and once once you're underneath, you just want to exit. So I'm going to try one more time, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to die. So unfortunately, as you guys can see, I've actually managed to do it, but I just died. So you can actually go underneath the map there. And obviously when you're in a normal game, you're not going to take storm damage. You do tell at the beginning of the game, but I just didn't have enough time to show you guys. Anyway, all you need to do is you're going to crawl underneath there, and you will be able to go completely underneath. You also can kill people once you're under there. So make sure you're definitely careful of this glitch because you can get in trouble for it. Anyway, that was the final glitch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this compilation. If you did, make sure you definitely give the video a like. And if you are new here, make sure you definitely do subscribe. Now in this compilation, I did try to show tons of brand new glitches. So I think almost every single one of these was brand new. So I hope you guys do appreciate that. And I'm sorry if this video seems a bit rushed. I literally have no time today, so I'm trying to get this video out as fast as I can. As a lot of you guys know, I am still on holiday, so I am trying to upload as much as I can. But if I do skip a day, it's because I'm obviously doing stuff. I'm sorry that I'm not active every single day, but I will try to be as active as I possibly can. Anyway, I really appreciate everyone that subscribed recently, and please do subscribe if you are new here, because we are trying to get to 100k by the end of the year. Anyway, there'll be more glitch compilations coming soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that and turn on post notifications so you don't miss the upcoming videos. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.